Jack Doherty has become the most hated YouTuber on the entire platform and is the perfect example of why getting rich young is so dangerous. Because day by day he grows more disrespectful, greedy, and immoral as he continues down this soulless path of placing views and money above friends, family, and even his own safety. But after years of this bad behavior, karma is finally starting to catch up with Jack because his entire life is beginning to crumble, with him facing a lawsuit for assault, being caught taking advantage of minors, and almost getting himself killed for views. So how did Jack Doherty go from a harmless prank YouTuber to the biggest villain of the platform? Well, to understand how we got here, we have to start from the beginning. Because on the 15th of July 2016, at just 13 years old, Jack Doherty created his YouTube channel, where he started uploading harmless kids videos like flipping markers and silly prank calls, and from the start, one thing was very clear, which was that Jack had a talent when it came to drawing attention and going viral, as it only took him till November of that year to get his first million views, and it wouldn't be long before the subscribers started rolling in too. By February 2017, Jack hit 100,000 subscribers, and he continued this explosive growth, upping the ante every single time until the line between harmless pranks and obnoxious behavior started to get a little too blurry. On the 2nd of June 2017, Jack uploaded a video titled "Trying to Get Kicked Out of Walmart, Spilled Paint," where he went to his local Walmart to wreak havoc for views. This video saw great success, reaching over 3 million views, which for Jack was the only metric he cared about, so he doubled down, creating countless more videos just like it, helping propel him to 1 million subscribers and hundreds of thousands of dollars by just the age of 15. In the constant hunt for more views and more subscribers, Jack bounced from annoying Ninja on Fortnite to disrupting online Zoom classes to even worse Walmart pranks like sneaking in the back and shutting the lights off, but his clear lack of respect for others reached an all-time high when he decided to steal his brother's car in a video that has garnered over 1.4 million views.
Oh, shoot! Dad, we're just gonna stay here. We're just...
Jack's brother Michael clearly wasn't a fan of this so-called prank, getting violent with Jack. And with everything he was doing, he was quickly making a name for himself as one of the most disrespectful creators on the platform. But by this point, the consequences were minimal, something that would change as time went on, as eventually he would begin to put people's lives in danger. But for now, this was enough to get him invited to Dr. Phil, where all he did was deflect blame and interrupt, leading to comments like, "I don't know if I've ever seen Dr. Phil so done with someone. His eyes look tired." And I remember when this kid was genuinely a good YouTuber, and then all the fame got to his head, something that would only become more true as he aged further. By early 2021, the views were starting to dry up for Jack as he started to switch his content from childish pranks to more rich kid stuff, which did not resonate with his subscribers. But the thing about Jack is that he craves attention like humans need oxygen. So he was quick to spot the next trend he was going to jump onto, and things would only get more immoral from here. YouTube Shorts had just become a thing, and it had never been so easy to go viral. So Jack crafted a plan: create viral content using OnlyFans models, make these women sign contracts to get a large percentage of all revenue, and upload these videos to his YouTube channel, getting as many views as possible. Keep in mind that Jack has an extremely young audience, but he did not care because it wasn't long before he was hitting record views, with some months going as high as 400 million. This was it. Jack had found a money glitch that started to fund an obscene lifestyle of mansions, supercars, and beautiful women, but as bad as it may look on the surface, the further you dig, the worse it gets, as Jack would continue to push boundaries further and further. Come 2023, and Jack started to see the potential in live streaming on Kick. It made sense, as Kick was an unhinged platform which allowed for controversial opinions, stunts, and people, making this the perfect platform for Jack to use. He started to invite YouTube's most controversial figures to his mansion, with the intent to create viral clips out of controversial moments, and when he invited Neon, FouseyTube, and the Island Boys, this is exactly what he got.
Beta said, hey.
Yo, you're a bitch. You're a little bitch.
My security guard would have had a gun at your Mexican head. He would have shot
Mexican?
you.
What the?
Whoa!
Bro, what the f?
Stop.
You're Hispanic, bro.
No, stop.
All these interactions went mega viral, so Jack found his next ploy for attention and clout, but he would soon start taking these streams out of his home and onto the streets, where he would harass strangers and then just hide behind his bodyguards for protection.
What? Little prop, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah.
he would take this even further, doing this with fathers who had their children present.
You get away from me. Watch your kids. Go walk away.
I love when Jack tries to act all tough, then hides behind his security guards like a little bitch the moment someone stands up to him. This bodyguard became a recurring issue to the public, and it reached its boiling point when Jack attended a party hosted by David Dobrik, and his bodyguard completely lost it.
Yo, just stop. Tell him stop. Tell him stop. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, yo, stop.
No, are you?
Hey, what's up? Hey, one more.
Despite there being no danger to Jack, his security guard decided to punch this man in the face as Jack continued to film it, upload it to YouTube, and make money off of the virality of the clip. This was a definite mistake on Jack's part, and it would come back to bite him in February 2024, where everything started to go wrong for Jack, as he received a personal injury lawsuit against both him and his bodyguard based on the events that happened during that party. This lawsuit was filed on assault and battery charges, whereby it is alleged that Jack failed to de-escalate the confrontation and created an environment where this would occur. It further goes to explain that Jack continued to profit off of this event, and if Jack loses this case, this could cause some serious financial strain for him. Things got worse for Jack when his insurance company dropped him and refused to cover the legal fees associated with the lawsuit, meaning it would all be out of Jack's pocket. But this lawsuit is only one of 3 events which have occurred this year, ruining Jack's reputation and his life as a whole, because whilst he is fighting this legal battle, he is also fighting serious allegations regarding the OnlyFans girls he manages. These being that he manipulated them into signing contracts while they were still minors and under the influence. On the 30th of March 2024, the Ireland Boys Productions released a video titled "Jack Doherty Must Be Stopped," in which 2 of Jack's old roommates and 1 ex-employee went on to expose what it was like to live with Jack. They began explaining how he makes so much money.
His primary main source of income is, and how he gets people there is by making these hard to watch fake little skit videos for Instagram and TikTok.
They then went on to explain how he takes advantage of these girls, paying them a tiny fraction of the money they generate.
He also has these girls in his videos that are all signed to his agency, and he takes a majority of their income and pays them a small salary, a small fraction of what they bring in.
Jack responded simply calling them haters.
People like to twist, make it seem like what it's not, because they just can't believe what I've accomplished, and they just want to say everything that's not true to cope with the fact that they're not at where I'm at. So they've all tried, but they can't do it, so now they're mad and go to hating. It's how it always is.
But if pushing these OnlyFans girls down the throats of his child audience whilst only giving them a small percentage of what they earn wasn't bad enough, allegations would soon come out explaining Jack's process of getting these girls to sign these contracts.
You get 17-year-old girls. The night before their birthday, you buy a $10,000 yacht every time. You get them drunk and they sign a contract, 50% of their life every single time.
Now, it is important to note that these are just allegations and Jack Doherty has outright refused them, but Neon was not the only person to come forward with stories like this, with Natalie Reynolds sharing a similar story on her now deleted Twitter account. Jack's ex-girlfriend knows about him grooming girls. The girl she is talking about is the 17-year-old he met with intentions of using her to start an OnlyFans, because she had fresh and it would attract older men. Even worse, he took 100% of her revenue and gives her $3,000 a month. To be clear once more, these are only allegations against Jack, but his 3rd nightmare event of the year was clear as daylight, as he was live streaming whilst it occurred, and this time he was hurting the people closest to him. In a Kick live stream on the 5th of October, Jack was driving his brand new McLaren on a wet road, whilst his friend sat in the passenger seat filming him. Jack was also flicking between reading the chat on his phone and actually looking at the road. And when he decided to speed the car up, this is when disaster struck.
Oh! Oh! No! No! No!
Jack managed to get out of the car pretty much unharmed, but his friend was left with visible injuries, and as they both managed to get out of the car, Jack's only concern for his friend was for him to hold the camera and get a good viral clip. Jack's friend was eventually taken to the hospital and thankfully walked away with no severe injuries, but this situation caused the entire internet to view Jack as even more of a soulless, clout-hungry child. Yeah, he's a sociopath, is the best comment to sum him up. But the thing is, this wasn't even the first time his reckless driving injured someone close to him, as he previously crashed a golf cart with his girlfriend in the passenger seat, sending her to the emergency room also. Thankfully for the world, Kick took action after this crash and banned him from the platform, meaning Jack is now left without an outlet to draw attention to the absolute degeneracy that is his life. But in spite of that, I'm sure this won't be the last controversy we hear about the life of Jack Doherty, as he has shown no signs of remorse for all the harm he causes to the people around.